Good evening again. I don't know what happened there. We started the stream 2 minutes in, it decided to cancel on us. I'm not sure what's going on. So let me restart the stream. Good evening again. I have deleted the other 2-minute stream. This is not worth having it. But good evening. I hope everyone's well. As I say, we're back this evening for 2 hours. I've just already said this. I know I have, but there we go. We're back for 2 hours as we continue on our journey with Geralt of Riviera. I think the next season of The Witch is due soon as well, for those that have been watching the Netflix series. In the last stream, we actually finally saved Dandelion. It took us a while, but we did it. And we finished off with some fist fights. Now, normally we'd be on the home page before we start to get the stream, but I've already started the stream once, so hopefully we don't have the same issues there. I just noticed it was lagging on my end, on my laptop, and that's what made me think something's not right. I'm glad to check. For some reason it kicked us out. I don't know why. But bear with me while I quickly redo all the YouTube side again. Brand new internet we had put in as well. So the internet's not the issue. I just did the connection test and it's not the internet, from what I can see. In fact, their internet is quadrupled its speed. That's it's actually more than quadrupled, but that's as far as I can think number-wise to go. But yeah, what I did say in the other intro is we are back to our normal streaming schedule as of Monday morning. We've got Batman Gotham Knight Monday morning. Wednesday morning we begin. Right, I'm hoping we don't get kicked off again this time. We shall tell. Time will tell, won't it? But yeah, Wednesday we're starting the DLC for Horizon Forbidden West, which is the Burning Shores, and then the following week we start Jedi Survivor, both games being done at launch. So have a look at those, but check out the scheduled video tomorrow, 1 PM GMT, or tomorrow evening on the community page will be the schedule, or the live stream schedule at the very least, on the community page. I've just repeated myself twice. I don't understand what that was, kicking us off. A bit weird that kicked us off immediately there, but there we go. Hopefully that's the only hiccup we have this evening. I'm now constantly looking at the monitor just in case. I think what we should do, we started this mission in the last stream, so we may as well finish off this mission. It's 3 fist fights. We did the first one and we won convincingly, as expected. We'll do the second one and then we'll do the third, and then we'll look at what other missions we need to do that are lower level. I'm kind of at that point now where we just need to do lower level missions, because we look at the main quest. We're off to Skellige next, and although we are above the level of Skellige, we have a few quests that are below our current level that we want to get done before we move on, as that's always been the way we've done this so far. So this is what we're doing. This is one set of Fist of Fury, actually. There's more than one. I didn't realize that. There's one in Velen, one in Novigrad. But Novigrad's one is a higher level, so we'll leave that alone. That's one we've got to do. The Witch of Wannabe. Didn't realize we had that mission, to be fair. But yeah, so a lot more coming up on the channel in the coming weeks. Easter holidays, or any holidays for that matter, it's always a bit difficult for us. There's nothing we can do. We always lose a bit of momentum over school holidays, but it's always nice to get back into it, as we will do next week. Right, this is the fist fight I want to deal with. Let's get ourselves into the action and then try and do the second fight in the tournament.
It's your chance to slap around some yokels, win some coin for the pleasure.
We've got one fight after this one, and then that's it, job done. We'll bet the maximum amount. I'm confident we can win.
Ready to fight.
I should be confident we're a Witcher.
One and all, hear this. Betting on the next brawl will begin in mere moments.
Fist fight only. I don't think we can use fire, unfortunately. A bit of igni on him.
Like he pounds hot iron ingots.
We're facing the smithy. Okay. Come on then, Mr. Blacksmith.
Things from my
Not even give him a chance to rest. Although he's blocking us a little bit. There we go, he's down. We are a little bit over level for these guys.
Might be champion yet.
But it's one of the missions that we just didn't do early on.
Best of
So
luck.
we've got one more guy to go and beat. We did just gain some money out of this as well, which is kind of the whole point more than anything else, was the money.
So you're a man well travelled.
So we'll go and find out where the last guy is. We'll go and do that one, and then we'll look at what's next. Probably the Witcher one actually sounds interesting, of the side mission we've got. Where are we heading? For Jonah. Okay, Blackburn. We need to head there to sell some gear anyway, so that's actually 2 birds and 1 stone and all that. That's kind of my thinking. There we go. So I'm assuming this is one bit, and then you've also got Novigrads as well. Or Novigrads, I should say. But we are under level to those ones, so we'll go to those when we're closer to that level. We're actually quite heavily on the level for that.
Will you join the tournament?
We will. Let's join the tournament.
Fighting to clear the lungs and bowels. Though I warn you, Jonah can be fierce. Likes to bite. Get me?
I should block rather than dodge. I was dodging the punches, to be fair, and I probably should have been blocking instead. What kind of fighting is this?
What are the rules?
Good evening, Zeno. How are you? I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. I don't think the new internet we had installed on Thursday is going to make a difference for you guys. I don't know if you'll notice any difference. I don't know. Hopefully you will. Originally we was getting 45 megabytes per second, and now we're getting 700. I just did a speed test after the stream got shut down immediately, so and that's how I know it's 700 currently. Good, glad you're good. Thank you, Zeno, much appreciated.
Let's see just how fierce Jonah is.
Okay, this is Jonah. He's obviously got something up his sleeve.
Feast your eyes on an epic clash
I don't trust him.
between Jonah and the Drifter.
So this is the third of 3 fights we need to do in Velen. I think we can get him. He's actually a lower level than the other guy that we just beat, the Smithy. He's down. The Smithy we faced was a level 9. He's only level 6.
Defeated Jonah. Could this be a new champion of Velen in the making?
We are. We just beaten all 3.
Who can tell?
We are the new champion. Oh no, okay. There's one more to do. Crow's Perch.
The fight there too. Same in Skellige.
So we haven't won the title just yet. We have maximised our profit though, because we bet the maximum amount. Where's the blacksmith? There's no blacksmith. Every time we need a blacksmith for doing our selling a load of stuff we've kind of picked up, there's never a blacksmith to be seen. He's always gone.
Used to be wagons showed on market days, loaded with all kinds of fat.
In fact, there's no one here. People that we should be talking to sell stuff, but there's no one in them places, weirdly. Right, Crow's Perch then. We've got to go and take it on. We've got to go and get the championship. Especially now there's a fast travel. We've got to fight the Sergeant of the Watch by looks of things. Did some of the later fights when I was under leveled and it was hilarious. 2 punches and he was a goner. Wow. So yeah, we're over leveled for this mission, to be fair. It's level 11, we're 17, but it was kind of one of the things we just ignored at the start. But the Novigrad ones, I saw it a minute ago. Where was it? There we go, level 23. So we're under leveled massively by 6. So we won't be doing those immediately. But yeah, anything under our current level we'll do before we head to Skellige. That's kind of my thinking. Is the blacksmith here? Not, is he? Never find a blacksmith when you want one. I know there's an armourer just outside. We'll go and speak to him shortly in a minute and sell all the stuff we don't need. Right, where's my bookie?
I'm ready.
Let's go and be the champion of Velen. Move before, you know. We'll take the title before we move on. But yeah, I can imagine them being really tricky the further you go in.
Business seems good, even with the Baron gone.
Life's short, but art's eternal.
Okay, we'll do maximum bet. We've maximum betted the whole time now, bar the first fight which we did in the last stream.
Alright, come to daddy.
That's the guy we're against. I think the important thing is blocking, get your timing right, because that way you also... Oh, he's level 12, so the highest so far. If you block at the right time, you actually push them back, and that opens up for you to actually attack. So dodging doesn't always bode well.
What? Lost your nerve?
Swinging back under there. Come on, come on. Couple of lefts, a couple of rights, and down he goes. To be fair, I was expecting us to walk through that because of how level we are compared to them.
Let it be known by one and all that the Witcher has defeated the Sergeant and become champion of all Velen. If you've not had your fill, you'll find worthy pugilists elsewhere. Plenty of
So
them in
we'll
Novigrad.
go and do the ones in Novigrad once we're at least level with the level required. As that's our normal way of doing things. Job done. More crowns in the pocket. Let's quickly sell the leftover gear we've got. How has my sword already disappeared? I would just enhance it. There we go. So the armour here, we can sell weapons. We don't actually lose much money by selling weapons from armour to a blacksmith. We did check this previously, and you don't lose much. You know, so a nice meal in the family. Oh, good. That's good. I'm glad you had a really good day. It's always good to start the weekend off with a good day, isn't it? That's the thing. We haven't got anything that's worth anything. That's what's worth something. We don't need these. Novigrad Longsword, Witch Slayer. None of them are worth keeping. There are some interesting swords we've kept in our box. No, don't do that. But other than that, I'm not too worried. We can get rid of the elegant stuff now. Freya's Warrior's Armour. We picked that up. It's not Witcher gear, so we can get rid of that. We'll get rid of all this posh outfit we brought as well for the Masked Ball, which we did in the last stream. Knight's Gauntlets can go as well. Currently using a Dwarven Axe as our human weapon. Seeing if he's got anything better. I doubt he will have, to be fair. What's that? Oh, we could change the Gambeson though. It's a higher level. It's our level, in fact. It would give us 20 more armor than we currently have, and it looks better than what we're wearing. I'm not normally one for cosmetics, but that top has been bugging me for ages. It's 491 crowns, and ours is worth nothing, according to that. 491. I'm gonna have to pay it, aren't I? Before we do, let's just see if we can craft the top, because this is something I don't do enough of. And if we can craft something closer to our level, we can buy the required ingredient there. Redanian Halberdier's armor. It's probably not worth it, to be fair. No, because it will cost one. That's his money. I was going to say, please tell me that's not the cost of making it. No, 117 crowns. That's not too bad, to be fair. But it's only for some decent benefits. I don't craft any gear, so I wanted to have a look and just see if there was anything, you know, that's worth doing. So it's either we pay the 491 crowns for that top, that's our level, will give us 8 more armor. Or we pay 117 crowns and whatever it is for that one piece of crafting material, 15, and get one that's although it looks horrendous, doesn't it? It will give us 8 less than the one we can buy, but at 1/4 of the price. But it does look horrendous. I just noticed how red it is. I don't want to look like Redanian. And I'm not one for normally for cosmetics, but this is bugging me. Good catch, have a nice bite of week. That's the important thing. That is always the important thing, isn't it? I actually got out of the house for a little while this morning as well, which doesn't happen very often for me. This one, and green cuirass. Green. Can't buy the materials needed. We need dark steel plates. We're miles off getting the feline arm and stuff like that. I don't want to Skadiger. Do you know what? I think we'll just pay for the. I think we just. Yeah, I don't want. Press the wrong one. I don't want to dismantle anything. It's all good. Do we just? I think we just buy it. That one there. I might regret this. I've got a feeling I'm going to regret this. 491.
So long.
Oh, this could be a bad decision. Like I say, I'm not one for cosmetics, to be fair. So for me, it's weird, but that look of that one's been bugging me for ages. Have we changed it? I did change it. Are you telling me it's the same? It looks the same. Does it look the same? I think it looks the same. Did I just buy... I bought the exact same one, but a higher level, didn't I? I did just buy the exact same one. So, the look of the armor has been bugging me. And even for someone who doesn't do cosmetics, it's been bugging me. And, yeah, it's the exact same one. Just a lower level. I should have guessed that. I should have guessed it. I should have just made the one that I just looked at. If you ever have the patience to find all the armor sets for your chosen, which you can lead up to master. I want to look for them. Yeah, I absolutely want to go for them.
Look at your stock.
But obviously, because I don't look anything up, we're gonna have to try and do it naturally. Which could be tricky. But we found some. We found the feline, one bit of the feline gear already, just by doing a mission. One of those weird side missions that was there. So it is possible, I think. Hang on, it told me that was worth 300 a minute ago, and now it's worth 56. This blacksmith, this armourer rips us off something rotten, doesn't he? Let's repair everything while we're here. Repair everything that's equipped. There we go. Makes sense while we're here. I'm not buying any more armour for me. Just screws us out of money left, right, and centre. But yeah, well, hopefully we'll try to find some of the other stuff as time goes on.
I need a good plough.
And we should be able to do most of it naturally. If we do all the different quests, we should be able to. Right, main quests are a no-no for the minute. So we've got Witcher Wannabe, level 10, so I think we'll do this one next. And then we'll look up a Witcher contract that's lower than our current level and do that as well. He absolutely looks up the location for the... I really... yeah, I don't... You know, it's a personal preference that I don't like looking anything up. Right, we're heading there. We're off to find this wannabe Witcher for this contract. So, this is, like I say, a level 10 one. So it should be fairly simple and straightforward. We'll say that now. We'll see what happens. We don't have too far to go, luckily. So let's go and see what we can find. Ignis equipped. Usual Witcher sensor, look for the charlatan in the cemetery. Some of these side missions will be quite lengthy because they do have decent story to a lot of the side missions. Some of them, on the other hand, will be quite short. What is the background to this mission? Geralt learned of a witcher who had earned the ear of several villagers in Velen. One of the inhabitants of Lindenval had even accused him of fathering his daughter's child. Oh, I remember this now. The whole affair seemed highly suspicious, so Geralt decided to investigate and find out the truth of the matter. Someone claimed to be a witcher, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that if we get to a point of we're missing one bit of armour for a full set, I will probably try and find it myself, and if I can't, I'll probably go to you guys. Someone want to find out where it is. Right, there's a ghoul in here. Hello, Mr. Ghoul. Missed. Come here, Mr. Ghoul. Why are you not attacking me? You are attacking me. Quite a low level ghoul. It wasn't going to really do too much damage to us. I just picked up his stuff, did I not? Oh, we killed a rabbit, I think, as well. That's why. Right, so footsteps.
Interesting.
So let's see if we can follow these footsteps and find out who this fake witcher really is, shall we?
Thank you, you came.
I was hiding from the ghoul.
A moment more and that ghoul would have filleted me like a flounder.
Definitely
Actually,
not a witcher then.
Not sure I should have intervened. Your combat style, it's new to me. Should have just observed.
He's even got
Where'd
a
you
witcher
complete your
necklace.
training? School of the Snail? But then where'd you get your wolf's head medallion?
You're the real thing. A witcher.
Why has he got a wolf head
What
medallion?
gave it away? That I didn't wet my trousers at the sight of one lousy ghoul? Answer the question.
Oh, if I didn't say
Where'd you
already,
get
thanks
the
for the like,
medallion?
that was much appreciated.
I bought it from a traveling peddler. Oh, the villagers are coming. Don't tell him about me, please.
Monsters slain! Oi, what's this? 2 Witchers? We only hired 1.
I think we've got a decision to make. Took 2 witches that killed this ghoul, only 1 here. He bought it off a peddler and was pretending to be a witcher, but actually couldn't do the job because he was too scared. Why would we then make out he's a witcher? He's not going to make the witches look good, is he? There's only one of us.
Only 1 witcher here. This man's a charlatan. Travels from village to village cheating people.
We need people to know that witches are honourable people.
I can explain everything I can.
He's a crook, a fraud. Oh, we've laws for this kind, special punishments. Thank ye for exposing him, Master Witcher.
What's the special punishments? Take him to the village elder.
Ought to take him to the village elder.
Of course. Elder can decide what to do with this scoundrel.
I don't want anyone to think
Last
witches,
cheat came through,
you know, mess around.
Him with shaved coins. We lopped his hands off.
I'm sure your elder takes care to make the punishment suit the crime. Ought to start by taking his sword, tossing his medallion in the fire. Farewell.
There we go, job done. I know we could probably come back and find out what his punishment was, because that actually is one of the things you can do. If you go back to earlier villages that you made decisions in, you can find out what happened to people, and some of it is quite surprising. I think one guy was hung because of a decision and stuff like that. Really weird, but really good how you can see that. Right, let's go for a Witcher contract next. Anything under level 17 is our plan. Something in Velen would be the ideal. Swamp Thing, that's to go back and get some money. I don't know how many days it's been. I'm in no rush to go and see him. The White Lady, that's Novigrad. Okay, we haven't got any Witcher contracts in Velen then, looking at that, other than that one to collect the money for. So, let's see, side missions in Velen. Any of those to do, or are we finished in Velen? I'm not worried about Velen's players. That's Gwent. I'm not too worried about that. I'm not worried about the racing, to be fair. It's not something that really interests me. The truth is in the stars. Visit the soothsayer. Deep in the swampy woods of Velen, there's a roadside altar praising the glories of one of the forgotten gods. This is where Geralt encountered a shriveled, half-senile old man, claimed he could foretell the future and would read Geralt's fortune for a small fee. I think that's the last side quest we've got in Velen. And then we're back to the big city of Novigrad, so let's go and do that. Where are we going? All over there. If we go down Warren, and then we can... no, let's ride. We can ride from here, can't we? We'll ride from here, I think. There he is, good old Roach. So we'll head to the soothsayer. That is the last thing it seems we need to do in Velen as it stands. We do need to come back for things. There is going to be higher level stuff to do. And actually, if we look on the map, I'm pretty sure there's places we've still not visited in Velen. Or have we done quite a lot of it? Ignore that. That's further south. I think we've been most places in Velen, actually, to be fair. There's a few places nothing's there, so I'm just guessing we've got to go and visit them at some point. We will be back to Velen though. It's not the end of Velen, by a long shot. For the time being, it seems to be. Doesn't mean also missions we get in Novigrad may lead us to Velen. That's the other thing. You end up going everywhere. So you need to keep an eye in case there's any. Right, there's something coming up here. Are they wolves by any chance? No, not wolves. Something else. There's no point stopping and fighting them. We're just going to crack on and see if we can get to the soothsayer. Okay, so this is somewhere. Well, this is Lurch. We've been here before? No, this is new. There's a mission to pick up here, so we'll pick up the mission whilst here.
They took me your golder. Help!
Someone needs some help.
Save your gold, not there's a way that away toward them. The bandits gone and took me your golder. Help!
It's a pisser, ain't it? A pack of fat
Hang on.
doinkers in the middle of...
Quite the banquet.
They're
Where'd you
telling
get all
us.
the meat?
Found porkers.
He's saying that bandits ran off with his daughter, but yet they're showing up as bandits.
Plenty to go round.
Want a bite, Planet? No, no thanks.
I'll pass, thanks.
Your loss. Caius, cut us up another hunk.
These aren't normal people. These are...
No, I won't stand for it. They done roasted your golder, the wazzocks.
Him again.
But I think that was his pig.
What's this about?
They slaughtered your golder, cooked her up, wazzocks.
And he's recently lost a hand.
Same old song. Nothing doing. Gotta wallop him. Caius, Jacob, grab him.
These are bandits. The guys in the right, I think they're in the wrong. It showed up as bandits. Leave him alone or you'll regret it.
He hasn't harmed you. Leave him alone.
We're a fair witcher.
Like, offer you roast hog, and you do this?
No grockle's gonna give us orders.
Never take
Clobber
food
it,
that's
lads.
offered to you. You just don't know what's happened to it. Go on then, Mr. Bandit. Sorry, I was pressing the wrong thing at the same time. Well, that's them three down. One swing. We are a little bit over level, to be fair. But we just happen to be passing this. Fool's Gold, though, popped up as well. I don't know what that's about. We'll see that in a minute. Gotta help the little people. I find that the more of these random people you help, when they're definitely not in the wrong, the better.
Who are you?
You tend to find out more information from them and get good stuff happening because of it.
Of these parts.
Of these parts. Why? Where's everyone else?
Live in this village alone?
Nay. They's home. Flap and Hagel and Bebon. Only Klaus and Igor are gone missing.
Who are Klaus and Igor?
Igor's the fool that'd eat grass. Klaus, he's the elderman. Every man knows Klaus. But where's they now? I dunno. Took by the piggy magic, must be.
Piggy magic?
The pigs are magic?
They sure is. See for yourself.
I'll look him over. So,
Fine. I'll take a look at the
so there's
pigs.
more to this mission than just saving him by the sounds of it. Fool's Gold, let's track this mission for a second. Before we go and examine them. I don't know what level is this mission while we're here. Level 6, so it's only a low level mission, but it's something different. Just noticed that you posted a Final Fantasy video. Oh, have you never played a Final Fantasy? Wow. I'm suggesting give this one a go. Yeah, well, I wouldn't play the new one unless you played Final Fantasy VII Remastered. It follows on, the story follows on from Final Fantasy VII. So a lot of the story probably won't make sense unless you played Final Fantasy VII first. So that would be my suggestion. Right, we've got to examine the pigs.
Ordinary pig by the looks of it, but my medallion's going wild. Yontek's right, they're enchanted.
Enchanted pigs, eh? While we're in here. Out of the way, pig. Just want to see what's over here. But yeah, today was the last episode of Final Fantasy VII Remastered, to be fair. The DLC starts next week. So yeah, that's the final episode of that one. We've just got a DLC to do. And I need to do a vote very soon about what's next, episodically.
Aye.
Final Fantasy 16. Oh, that's not the one I'm thinking. There is. So the next part of that is. Hang on, I'm confused now. Final Fantasy 7. I'm sure the next one is linked to that one. XVI. Rebirth, supposedly. I'm unless there's more than one game coming out. So Final Fantasy VII, I thought the next one on led on from this. Rebirth, I think, is the one that carries on Final Fantasy VII. Yeah. So Final Fantasy 16 comes out in June, and it's not linked. Most Final Fantasies aren't linked to each other. The world is kind of linked, but only slightly. Everything else is independent story-wise. The Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is a sequel to Final Fantasy VII. So yeah, the 16 will be fine. It's Rebirth you don't want to play if you haven't played Final Fantasy VII.
The pigs. They do seem to be magic.
I didn't actually realise there were two different games coming out, to be fair.
Because of the sword.
I enjoyed Final Fantasy VII. I think the next gen update is incredible for him. It looks brilliant compared
pigs,
to older games.
They used to be humans.
No, you're all good. You're all good.
Aye. What did you think?
And the thing is, if you ask a question, I don't know the answer. I would always try and find it out because otherwise it'll bug me as well. So,
what changed the people into pigs?
So the pigs are
Twere
people.
Magic. I done gave Igor the key. He gathered them all. Off they went.
So someone turned the
What
people of the
key
village
is this?
into
Listen,
pigs.
Here. Opens the hog hut. That does.
There's something dodgy about him.
Where'd you get the key?
We just saved them from bandits, but now I'm a little bit worried.
I
So
found
that
it.
means the pig
Showed
the
it to
people the
Igor,
bandits were
right?
cooking
And he told
was a
all the
person.
folks to go. Then they was changed.
Okay, we've got to go around this hog hut.
Need to take
So that's
a
why he
closer
was
look
so
at
upset
the,
the pig was being cooked,
hog
because it was a
hut.
person from the village.
Where is it?
Why, it's that away past the hill. You walk and walk, and then you're there. Got it?
I'll
You-
find it.
You walk and walk and then you're there. Okay, well, he gave us some directions. I wouldn't say they're very good directions, but he gave us some directions. Let's see if we can find where he means, shall we? Grab a few things from there. Okay, I don't know how far we need to go. Are we both riding? How far are we heading? Oh, a little way, to be fair. Let's grab Roach. So in a way, I think we did the right thing by killing the bandits.
Run,
But the
Roach.
rest of this still seems a bit weird. Turning the people of the village into pigs. Isn't a normal day, is it? That's for sure.
Not your lucky day.
Neckers. I could stop and fight. There's quite a few of them. We don't need to stay and fight. A lot of the stuff we're facing at the minute at lower level because we're clearing the missions we haven't had a chance to do yet, whilst following the main story. They are going to be a bit lower level. Okay, I think we're nearly there. So is it Final Fantasy 16 you're thinking of playing then, Azino? Lots of enemies here. Okay, let's jump off and be ready. In fact, there's enemies everywhere. But these are bandits.
Words.
Again, we are a higher level than these guys, hence why they're one-hit kills. So this is meant to be where people were turned into pigs. But there's a load of bandits here, so that tells you something else is going on. Okay, there's wolves above us, that's not an issue. But I'm just looking forward next week. Next week we're back to normal streaming. As I say, we built up a load of momentum and then we lost. Oh, they killed a bear. Can't skin it. Hello, bandits.
Who's that? He's found us out. Get him!
Together, lads! Kill him!
Why haven't I got my weapon out?
Come on, come closer.
Now he decides to get his dwarven axe out. There we go, job done. He wouldn't get his weapon out, and then punches won't really do much against those guys. Okay, they were obviously trying to get through the doorway.
Yomtek's key fits after all.
And it's a portal, should have guessed it's a portal. You think you need Final Fantasy 16 to go? Yeah, so I've not seen the gameplay reveal, to be fair. I'll put some water. There's a pig who we can talk to. Weird. So what does the pig have to say, I wonder? This reminds me of the mission in Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
From the village too.
There was a pig in Valhalla that
Wait, that sounded like you understand.
couldn't
me?
read minds as such, but you could read its mind to a degree to get conversation.
All right, let's try this. 1 oink for yes, 2 for no. Got it?
Here's something to eat.
Don't know how long you've been here, but you gotta be hungry. Got something tasty for you.
Give it something to eat first. Then we'll get a decent conversation out of it, I'm sure. But yeah, I played Final Fantasy years ago, and it was nice to get back into another one, especially with updated graphics. It looks really good. But yeah, I'm not sure what one to do next if we do one next. My plan is to do a vote about next episodic game once we finish the DLC for 7. Because I've got a few things that we wanted to do on the stream, but we're not going to get the time in a minute. So I wonder if they'd be better off episodically instead. That kind of thing. Feel your pain on that one. The number of times you go to scuff and get to start bare fist boxing. Yeah, it's never fun when that happens.
Let's talk.
Who are you?
Yontek mentioned that only the herbalist and the alderman were missing from the village. Makes you one of them.
So it's 1 snort for yes and 2 for no. Are you the alderman?
You, Klaus, the village alderman? You're the local herbalist?
It's 2 for no, 1 for yes. There we go.
Igor? Nice to meet you. I'm Geralt.
So that's the herbalist.
Know this place?
Is it a tomb?
This a tomb?
No.
We in a temple?
Hopefully we're going to find out how they got turned into pigs.
Wait here, I should look around. See you later.
Someone's been playing magic though they shouldn't be, I think. Okay. Oh, there's a load of footprints here. What's going on here?
People came through here, and there was something heavy.
Okay. Something heavy. Obviously the pigs. What's that?
Grass stains on the shirt, and an herb sack underneath. Must be that herbalist Igor's.
Okay, so we know that's his gear.
Hog hut. Makes sense now.
It does make sense, doesn't it? There's a picture of a hog
at the bottom. Gold must have been kept here.
Well, 50+ hours ago, have you never come across this quest? I think that's the incredible thing about The Witcher, though. Unless you try and do every single mission you can come across, you will not always see them all. There's many quests people haven't seen. Unless you go off the beaten path. We were heading to somewhere else. Happened upon this guy with a hand missing. 3 guys cooking a pig. Him crying the fact about cooking a pig. Yeah, otherwise we wouldn't have done it either. It was just we happened to ride the right way to get the mission.
I'm back.
But this is what I like about
All right.
make sure we do everything we possibly can and looking, not necessarily riding everywhere either, because I kind of feel like riding you miss things. That's the incredible thing. I like walking and seeing it all.
Know what happened to it? Gotta talk to Yontek about this. Think I know what happened.
I'm glad you know what happened, because I
We're in a
don't.
temple, and there was a tub full of gold here. Yontek found the key.
Oh,
showed it to the
okay.
villagers, and they
Curse.
got greedy. Thing is, no one realized the gold might be protected by a curse. To lift it, we gotta bring back the gold. I should ask Yontek, maybe he knows where it is.
Okay, so we've got to.
Transformation seems like a mean joke, or else badly cast by someone who tried to do it with their feet.
So what we know is there was gold in the temple. The villagers took the gold and didn't realise it was cursed, and the curse has turned them into pigs. Seems to be the gist of it, by the looks of things. So now we're going to head back to the village, speak to Yontek and find out if he knows where the gold is, because the only way to lift the curse is to return the gold. He better still have the gold. Otherwise that could be an issue. Well, it just means the pigs aren't getting saved. Thanks for the like. Well, much appreciated. Kathy, good evening. How are you? Hope you're well.
Go.
Okay, where is Yontek? Back in the village. I didn't think there was something shady about him, but I felt sorry for him because the bandits had cooked the pig. Especially when we found out the pigs were people, and the bandits had just cooked one. But now I'm not feeling as sorry for him. Now I know he stole a load of gold from a temple, and the villagers are affected by curse. Although he's the only one that hasn't been turned into a pig. So maybe he didn't touch the gold, but he is missing a hand. So how did he lose a hand? I've got more questions than answers currently. I could stop and fight them things. There's no real reason to at the minute. We're just trying to head to where we're heading to.
Whoa there.
In fact, we're not going. Oh no, the village is to our right. I was going to say it seems to be taking us a long way around to the village. But it is just this way. Good. Glad you're good, Kathy. Are you looking forward to Burning Shores, the Horizon Forbidden West DLC, Kathy? Are you planning to play it yourself, or what's the betting the gold is up there? I've got a feeling the gold's up there. Just a hunch. I just saw a door on it and thought, So this pig that the bandits were cooking is a person who was turned into a pig because they stole the gold. So we definitely were right for killing the bandits. We were right in that regard.
Help! Help!
Oh, well. I wonder if this is how he lost his hand.
Last one. Village is safe for now.
We've dealt with them. As again, we are higher level than where we are, so that's why they're one-hit KOs. Right, let's speak to Yontek. Does he know what's going on? Thanks for the like, it was much appreciated.
Aye.
I'm not been playing other stuff. What are you playing at the minute then, Kathy? About the curse.
Finally know what happened to the locals. They fell victim to a curse.
What? Nothing? If I didn't say anything, thanks for the like, it was much appreciated. I can't remember what it was the last time I saw it.
Can you uncurse them?
Yes, but I'll need your help.
Where's the gold?
Alright.
The only great game that I made a burnout on. Have you never finished Horizon Zero Dawn? Wow. I really enjoyed Horizon Zero Dawn. Forbidden West is the second one, isn't it? And we platinumed that, and the DLC for that's out Wednesday. That we're doing on release. World of Warcraft. Okay, nice. I always wanted back. I want to do World of Warcraft at some point.
Like the other
I've actually got a laptop that's good enough to do it now.
I'm curious why.
I've been doing in my own time, especially during the holidays with me and my boy and stuff. I've been playing Total War Warhammer quite a bit.
Why would I?
I've never played Disney Dreamlight Valley though. Why would you? So he wasn't cursed, and he doesn't know why he would be cursed. Interesting.
Some gold was stolen. That's what caused the curse. Know where the gold is?
I done hid it.
Well, you gotta return it. And all the villagers need to be there when you do.
So he hid the money, the gold.
What?
Get the gold, and I'll get the pigs.
We're going to get the pigs.
Meet by the mill, and we'll all go.
I don't want to get the pigs. Pigs are pain to actually corral around.
Well, he's going to save them. I'll get the gold.
Okay, he's going to help because he wants to save the villagers.
Axie, maybe?
Gather all there's 9 cursed pigs. We're going to use the Axie sign to make the pigs follow us. There's 9 in total. Oh wow. Okay.
Towards the mill, piggies. Wait for me there.
Go on, piggies. Move. At least we only have to do it and they'll go there themselves. They don't follow us. Essentially. Can anyone notice the difference in the stream, by the way? I don't know if the internet being changed and being a lot faster has made any difference.
blowjobs.
Or if you'd, how much you'd actually see it, to be fair. And you pig. I can't steal from them. They've been. I know they kind of nicked a load of gold, and I still can't steal from them. This is possibly how we missed out on getting some decent gear, is the fact I try not to take things from people's houses. Unless they're dead, then we'll take them from the house. But in general, I don't really take anything from people's houses. Doesn't mean that we may not miss out on much. Maybe some crafting ingredients, maybe, I'm hoping. Nothing major. Right, 3 more to go, and they're heading there now. Come on, pigs. Why is there someone hung there? There's no someone hanging in the tree. Right, all the pigs are here. 2 more, come on, keep coming.
They's all here, except for Igor.
Igor's waiting for us. Remember, once we're there, put the gold back where it was.
You get the pigs. I'll do the carrying and dropping off.
No, Tsushima great, not sure if you can see a difference. There may not be a difference, to be honest. I honestly don't know. That's why I was curious. We're going to get attacked, aren't we? Unless the herd size is 9 of 9, that means we're going to be attacked. Right, we need to be on the lookout, because I'm pretty sure something's going to get us here. Otherwise, why is it giving me a total of how many pigs there are? Yeah, so we need our wits about us, I think. Any wolves or anything? Well, actually, we saw enemies as we came back to the village, so that means there's going to be some somewhere along the way. Yeah, we went full fibre, so it's... I don't know what's higher than quadrupled, but it more than quadrupled our speed. Upload and download. So, whether it'll make things better or not, I'm not sure. But it can't hurt, can it? That's the main thing. Enemies. Knew there would be some here. Right, come here then. These are neckers. Gotta stop them eating, getting the pigs. I'm trying to protect them. Come here. Okay, we dealt with them all. I hope the pigs don't move too quickly. I kind of want to get the stuff from the neckers because it'll all be useful to us later on. Right, we're still at 9 of 9. That.
He's off.
Wait.
What? Why is he running? Okay, bit weird. Get a better laptop as well. Got a better laptop as well recently. Been playing an old game. I've never heard of Stranglehold, to be fair. Yeah, I've upgraded my laptop recently to a gaming laptop because my other one was so slow. It was ridiculous. Especially in editing and stuff and uploading. Yeah, it's amazing when you play something that you played previously on an older laptop or older PC and you can tell the difference immediately, can't you? That's the thing.
I'm myself again. Thank ye.
It's too early for joy. We need a head count of human heads.
Of human heads. Well, it looks like we saved the village.
We're almost all of us. Thank ye, White One.
Almost all. There is one. Didn't do it alone.
Thank Yontek. He helped me.
I was going to say, without Yontek telling us that he had the gold.
Yontek brought us the key.
He must have known the gold was cursed. He didn't want to go with us.
But I didn't. 'Twas Igor. Igor wanted.
Won't get out of this dung breath. Get him!
Help me!
Won't let you hurt him. Helped enough, not my concern anymore. So he brought them the key and then didn't want to go with them to investigate the key. Does that mean he knew it was cursed? I don't know. I'm kind of not sure. We don't want to let them. We don't want to let them hurt him though. I think that would be a bit unfair to him. He has only got one hand.
First one to raise a hand against Yontek loses it.
Now, we was just...
He did help get them back at least. That's the important part. John Woo style third person, Max Payne.
Probably shouldn't go
Oh,
back to the village.
okay.
Could end badly for you.
I'm not even heard of it.
Place for yourself.
Oh, right. Whatever that means. Godspeed now.
Job done. Should get some more. Obviously, I'm not touching the gold because we've already learned how cursed the gold is. Right, let's get out of here. That's our job done at least. We were on our way to a different mission, and we happened upon this village where this was happening. So it's quite nice to get distracted by something a bit different. I wanted to loot the big bear they killed, but obviously I can't, annoyingly. Right, so let's put back on the quest we were heading for, which was the secondary quest. And it was visit the soothsayer, the truth is in the stars. That's where we was heading. How much? We didn't take too much of a detour, to be fair. It's not too bad. Right, we'll get Roach. No, where's Roach? There he is. Takes ages, Roach, sometimes. This doesn't turn up when you want him. Right, let's carry on heading to the soothsayer. But yeah, this is why I like to visit every village, just because you don't know what you're going to come across. There's something here. I'm going to head here. No, was that the village? No, the village we came across was there, I think. So this could be something here as we head down to this one over here for the soothsayer. So I think it's over this way. See what's here. That is the right one, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah. Come over on our left. It's always worth traveling these places. You never know what you're going to find. Sometimes, though, they may be... Everyone in them could be killed. Something's happening in this one as well. So you know when I said I like to stop seeing different things and make sure we see everything? Well, we're about to run into another mission. It's these missions, though, that if you don't come to these places, you won't see and experience. That's the big thing. So this is Tadaris, and there is something going on here. We're still on the way to the soothsayer, to be fair. But obviously something's happening.
Much. See any monsters, eh?
Oh, they're stealing by the looks of it.
We've no need for
You know, that's also runs all of your music production software like proper beast. I bet. That's what you need it for, though, isn't it, really? Actually see several... Yeah, okay.
Actually, I see a few monsters.
Where?
Remy, damn it, dumber than a hunk of lard you are. He means us.
We're common folk. You're the mutant. The epoxy freak. Get him, lads!
Alright, we're fighting. That wasn't the intention. I wasn't planning to fight these guys. But I probably insulting them wasn't probably a good thing if we didn't want to fight. There we go. As I say, I wasn't intending to fight them all. We'll take all their gear at least and we can go and sell it in a little while. But it looks like they were looting the village. Because we've got all the dead bodies around the village. So I'm guessing they were looting it. So we got payback for the villagers that are no longer able to defend themselves. Let's put it that way. And as my rule of thumb goes, we don't steal off anyone, but if the people are dead, we're happy to take what's left. That's what we're doing now. Enhanced gear as well. We'll have a quick look in the hut, see if there's anything decent in there to take. There might be bits and pieces. I'm not expecting anything major, but there might be these bits and pieces for crafting, maybe. I'm hoping now, because you can also see in this sometimes villages come back to life, especially after a while. So we may come back in the future and find the villages come back to life, people have moved in again, and it's a thriving settlement. Sometimes they don't. That was in here. I'm not expecting to find some major armor or anything, but little bits and pieces do help. Broken rake, not so much. Igni all day, absolutely Igni all day. The only spell I tend to use without Igni, it wouldn't be right. And also, it's just good against everything, especially people. Set them on fire, let them panic, and job's done. Alright, there's another house here. That's it, I think we've kind of checked every kind of place here. It's unfortunate for the people that live here, but we can't save everyone. But we did get revenge for them, which I think is quite important. So, Soothsayer is the next protocol. I always forget which one is which sword, that's why I always get the wrong one out. Go on, Roach, we're off to see the Soothsayer. Thanks for the like, was much appreciated. Your best mate played this game on the Death March, and he said that Igni is almost useless. Quenny's what will get you through. I suppose when you play on Death March, it is a different kettle of fish, though, isn't it? That's the thing. So, Quen is the shield, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. When you're taking hits from every direction, you want the best thing that's going to keep you going, and a shield does that. Later, you can upgrade it so it's
easy.
Explosive shield.
Wonder what happened.
Something's happened on the road. Curious.
Someone walked through the spilled wine.
Oh, Phantom of the Trade Route is a new quest. I'm just going to check what level it is, because we could be massively under. We are massively under. So we won't do this yet. I would guess we could have picked this up from someone else first. If this is left by a large beast, we're not going to win this fight. So there's no point doing it too early. I tend to always wait until the level same level as us or slightly under, if we can. You were shocked. I know, it makes sense, to be fair. But while we're here, though, we'll loot what's on the floor. Yeah, my guess is we could have picked this mission up maybe in a village elsewhere. It will probably come up as...
Someone walked through the spilled wine.
Okay, done that. So examine the cart, didn't it? Okay, we're going to leave it alone, because I know whatever the creature is, we're going to get destroyed if we're not careful. But yeah, I'm going to assume whoever the cart was intended for, we may happen upon them at some point, and they would have asked us to go and find out what happened to their delivery, and that would have also been a way of gaining that contract, which obviously we don't currently have. We have the contract now because we found the cart, but we didn't have it ahead of that. Got wolves following me. Are you coming or are you staying, wolf? If you come for me, I'm going to take you down, wolf. There's a whole wolf pack over there. He's coming. I thought he might be. Are you running away? That's right, he's running away now. Okay, so this is where the Soothsayer supposedly lives. Nice sunflowers. So it was a nightmare, but as long as you keep on top of your alchemy mutagens, then it's doable. Assuming fire beats on every mode. Yeah, I can see where your thinking comes from. Like I say, I'm the same as you. I love Igni, but I can also understand how a shield. I think the harder something is, the more defensive you have to play, isn't it?
Come closer.
That would be my thinking. The harder difficulty, the more defensive you are, and then a shield works in that regard. I would have said. But yeah, if I was to do Deathmarch difficulty, I would be relying on Igni, because that's just what I know. That's the thing. Right, we found the Soothsayer, we also found a new village. This is Banek. So let's go and speak to him.
We know each other?
Not
And I think we're off to
personal
Novigrad
like,
again
though I've seen ye many times.
before heading to Skellige.
I've a gift. I see the future. Yours as well.
But not for free, I guess.
How much does he want?
I don't ask much. If you've a bite to eat.
Oh, okay. He wants food. Let's learn a bit more about his gift first.
Been having these visions long.
Since I were a tyke. Me mother took me to the village witch once. I fells into a cauldron full of some magic brew.
Seriously?
If I'm to tell it serious, 'twere as a youth that I got hit in the back of me head with a rock. Started seeing more than others.
So a little bit of concussion gave him his powers, supposedly. Yeah, that's just the way I see it. The harder it is, the more you've got to play defensively.
Fine offering.
Maybe that just might be my style, I don't know.
All right, let's hear it.
I see a white wolf. He looks on as the great viper bites and devours the silver lily. He wants to spring. He wants to fight. But the serpent is quicker. The lily must perish.
Not quite the superhero origin
That's not
story.
the future.
That's true.
Lived through that, and you probably heard about it in some ballad.
My third eye grows foggier the older I become. But if you bought me some dragon's root...
Rare plant.
Rare indeed. But it did once grow in a cave southeast of here.
Did it now?
Fine, I'll see what I
So
can
we're going to go and pick some rare plants up by the looks of things. How far are we heading? Find some dragon's root. Okay. Some we've not been before, so it's always worth having a look. You don't know what you're going to find. I'm hoping... Why are you crying?
No roof over me, Ed.
Oh, it's a refugee. I'm hoping it's called dragon's root. Kind of hoping it means there's no dragons there, because most things are named after something that was seen with it. So potentially, it doesn't have to be a dragon. It could be something that looks similar. We've seen wyverns and things be called dragons previously. So there is always that chance. But as long as it's not a dragon. I'm not sure we're equipped to fight a dragon currently. Thanks for the like, videos, much appreciated. Bobster, good evening. How are you? Doing well. Doing not too bad. Doing well today. Thank you. Okay. Wolves over there, and there's things on the beach as well, but we're not heading to the beach, so we're okay. A few things on the beach. There's a boat there, I think, as well. Right, this is our cave. I'm not sure I want to be heading in there. When these skeletons and bones just left outside, I was thinking about killing the snow hare, but there's obviously things in the cave. Doing kind of good, actually. I'm not... Oh, good. Glad to hear it. Popster, glad to hear it. Thanks for the like, brother. That was much appreciated. Okay, we're going to be finding something in here. Not sure what it is at the minute. I think we're about to find out. Can't find dragon's root yet, though. I'm picking everything else up. I can hear them. Are they ghouls, I think? Yeah, only level 2 though. So, easy pickings, level 2 ghouls aren't going to be that difficult to take out. We did have a few hits, but mainly because I just went full in kill everything mode, to be fair. So they were eating a deer by the looks of things. There's a person here. Got an axe head off him. There we go, dragon's root.
Dragon's root. Wonder if it can really help the old man see the future.
Since some days are just kind of crazy. Yeah, I think You got to take the good with the bad, haven't you? And as long as you're happy and you've had a good day, that's the important thing. Here, more creatures nearby. I think that's the only bit of Dragon's Root there is. There's a box here. Anything in it? No. Okay. Worth a look. You never know what you're going to find in little corners. And hear a load of noise above us, so I'm expecting something nearby. We've got the Dragon's Root. That's the important one. It wasn't too far away either, to be fair. No reason. We haven't really been here. There is a boat there as well. I don't think there's going to be anything major to find there. The thing is, if we don't investigate these things, there'll be something major we need to go head back for later. But if we do, we do. We've got no reason they're down there currently. Try and get his Dragon's Root back and get the Soothsayer done. And then we can move on from there. It's Saturday, so it has to be a good day, no matter what. Yeah, no, I get your meaning. I said earlier that, you know, I actually went out of the house today for the first time in a little while. Only for a couple of hours. And it, you know, it killed me, but I did it. That's the important thing. So you definitely got to take the good with the bad. And it's always good to have more good days than bad days. That's the main thing.
Cloggis seems unwell of late.
She told me to see what mischief.
Right, I'm ignoring the lady that's crying her eyes out. I can't talk to her anyway, to be fair. Right, Soothsayer, we've got your Dragon's Root. It does seem we all had quite a good day. Yeah, absolutely. That's always good, isn't it?
Got what you asked for.
Thank ye. Now I need a moment.
Do you? I don't know if he's going to be able to tell us anything that we don't already know. That's the thing. I'm guessing the Viper is the Wild Hunt and Ciri was the White Lily.
I see a wolf striving forward towards a solitary tower midst a blizzard. He follows the swallow, yet the swallow does not heed the wolf's howls, soaring higher and higher, for it knows 'tis its last flight. As to others say, so shall it be. Look for the signs. The world will perish amidst ice and be reborn with the new sun. Reborn of the elder blood, of Hen-Iker, of a planted seed.
Iflene's prophecy.
Leave me be. Go. Go now.
So it's a prophecy that's been foretold already. And I'm guessing the world turning to ice was the Wild Hunt. Would be my guess. We got 2 XP for that. Some missions are worth doing, others not as much. 2 XP. Okay, what are we looking at next? I think that's the last thing in Velen to do that's under our current level. So we're going to Novigrad next. There are a couple of Witcher contracts. We haven't done a Witcher contract yet, so let's do one of those. I do need to head back to that guy at some point, but I'm in no rush. Let's speak to the lady about the White Lady, and this is a Witcher contract. It's only one level below us. We've got a couple of Witcher contracts, to be fair, in Novigrad. So we'll do that one next. We've done a couple of side missions now. We've kind of done everything under our level side mission wise in Velen. So if we head to Novigrad, we'll do a Witcher contract or 2. In fact, it's 3 to do that are under our current level. We'll do those 3. And then we'll go back to side missions in Novigrad until we hit our level. And then we go to Skellige. As I say, some of these missions will be really quick. Some of them will take a little bit longer. It all depends. But we get to see interesting things. That's the important part. But yeah, I think Velen is basically done. There's probably little villages we haven't been to. If you generally see houses, like there's something here we obviously haven't been to. Any houses or any group of houses could be a village, essentially. We have been to the place of power. But we didn't, because we did that as part of a mission, we went in over there, I think. Came out there. You know, there's little huts over here to explore. There's always something to explore and do. That's the important thing. You just remember how your Friday went. To say you got more tired in about 10 minutes than I did the whole week. Oh, really? Wow. You got home, that's a tough day then. That's a tough day when that's the case. Right. Novigrad it is. We will come back to Velen. There's missions still to do in Velen, higher level missions. So we'll be back at some point in the future. Off to Novigrad before Skellige. Okay. So we're going to go and speak to the widow. Let's have a quick look what this mission is about. While in Novigrad, Geralt came across a notice offering a bounty for killing a certain white lady haunting the fields outside the city. The Witcher, who was always in need of coin for, what does he spend his coin on? Armour, swords, clips to hold back his hair. At any rate, he was forever short of it, so accepted the contract. We've been haggling a little bit as well with these contracts, these Witcher contracts, see if we can get a little bit more money out of people. If I feel sorry for them, we won't. But if they're normal people, or have got quite a bit of money, then more than happy to haggle. Take all notice of the notice board. Sometimes they'll give you locations nearby and things, so it's always worth looking at. Right, this is the lady whose contract it is. Let's see if she can tell us more about this white lady.
Greetings, Witcher.
Yeah, that's not good though if you got home and couldn't even walk. That's a really busy day.
I notice it's been hanging so long, sun's near bleached it blank.
Managed to decipher it somehow, but I need more information.
Ask away.
Yeah, that's not
good.
good.
To go out in the fields anyway for fear
that
of
does sound like a very
Miko
tough day.
Band.
Miko and his band?
Miko and his band. Who are they?
4 lads, drunkards and good-for-nothings all. They'd drained a few pints and decided they'd all plough the White Lady. Maybe then she'd bugger off.
Romantics.
Seems the White Lady spurned their advances. They still lie in the field. Folk are afeard to bury him.
I'm guessing ploughed was a euphemism.
So the White Lady haunts your fields?
True. Just past the hut near the old tower. Folk say she's made her home there. So, will you save
Of course
us
we'll save them. My only issue is I don't know what the White Lady is. Reward.
White Lady can
SL Armour, good evening,
Let's
how are
talk
you?
about my
I'm good,
pay
thank you,
first.
very good, thank you. Much appreciated dropping by. Oh, this is worth quite a lot of money, this one. Okay, I think we should go up to 300. I know they want to get to their fields. But I don't feel that sorry for her.
It's too much. Come down a ways and we might agree.
Okay. Well, we should gain some money extra on top. No, okay.
It's too much. Come down a ways and we might agree.
It did come down. Let's do it for 275.
Oh, so be it. I can toss in that bit.
There we go. Bit of extra money.
Yeah, I'll take care of it. Using more effective means than brave Miko.
Right.
They're starving in Vizima, you know. They eat horse carcasses.
I don't know what this white lady's going to be. I'm guessing a spirit of type would be my guess. If my guess is anywhere close, we're looking for. Where is it? I'm kind of trying to plan in my head. What do we need oil-wise on our sword, just in case? Is what I'm thinking. They're not drones, Dopplers. Spectres. I'm thinking a Spectre. So Devil by the Well, Jenny of the Woods, that kind of thing, or a Night Wraith. Kind of. That's kind of my thinking. Spectre oil is what we kind of need. If that is the case, and I could be wrong, but if we have got some, we'll use it. Necrophage, Beast Oil, Spectre Oil. Let's put that on our sword. If I'm wrong, we've just used a bit of Spectre Oil. We're not really lost out. This is one of your favourite games, isn't it? It's an incredible game, isn't it? Oh, I can loot these for honeycomb. That's quite cool. Okay, where are we heading? How far do we need to go? Do we need roach? No. Okay. If I remember correctly as well, when we face Jinn in the woods, can I go the other way? Yeah. What sign did it suggest? The Yerden sign. So I'm just planning ahead because you can make these contracts a lot easier for yourself if you prepare. Admittedly, if you had more information about the creature you're about to take on, it does help. We are guessing. And anything that's like a spectre, I would kind of guess it's going to be similar to the others we faced. Right, where are the bodies? Because that's what we're looking for. There they all are.
Whatever he saw just before he died gave him quite a scare.
The glitch with the looking at the armor. Yeah,
Bodies
it's annoying.
crisp. Signs of burns. Noon
We don't
wraith
look
did
at that.
this.
It's a noon wraith.
Pale skin, but no blood loss. This is no vampire.
No.
Expected to see 4 bodies.
It's a good point. It's a body missing. Footprint.
Deep, uneven tracks. Someone fled blindly in a panic.
So ran away. So we are facing a noon wraith. So I was close with my guess, to be fair. So moon dust, spectre oil, which is what we did, and the Yerden sign. So we are set up. So these are the creatures you can only damage whilst they're inside a magical trap. So I think we've set ourselves up well here. What I'm going to do, if we do die, you load a save, so it's better off saving now, just in case. You're going to go say, no worries, SL Armour. Thank you for dropping by, though. Very much appreciated. Have a good sleep. I'm sure we'll speak to you again soon. Thank you very much, SL Armour. Thank you. Okay, we're looking for another body. And then I'm guessing we're going to find a noon wraith nearby. Yeah, magical trap is the only way of damaging them, so we need to be on guard a little bit here.
Ought to explore the tower.
There's a tower here. Oh, silver ore, ruby dust, fibre. A long spike rogue longsword. And an enhanced draconoid oil. Oh, nice. And we've got a fast travel point here now as well. Okay.
Blood trail leads to the cellar.
I don't want to go in the cellar. You know the horror films where if you head in the cellar, bad things happen? It's kind of what this is telling me. Anything else here before we head down into the cellar? It's the one place you don't go when you're on the lookout for a spirit of type. That's a good barrel though, has some decent stuff in it, to be fair. Weapon repair kit, leather straps, Sildarian cavalry armour, and an enhanced swallow. I don't use potions enough, to be fair. It's something I've got to try and pay a bit more attention to, I think. There's the body. Whether I should be igniting anything, I'm not sure. Anything to pick up first before we deal with the body. Not by the looks of it. Right.
Ghouls dragged the body downstairs, but it wasn't their kill. Skin's unnaturally pale. Cracked. All signs point to a noon wraith. She's avoiding me. Gotta find something that belonged to her. She'll have to show then.
Okay. So there are ghouls nearby. Hence why there's so many red dots. They drag the body there. We'll use the fast travel to get... Oh, they're bandits. That was me thinking, I thought these were the ghouls that dragged the body, but no, that's a bandit. Oh, come on, let me pick it up. Grilled pork. Right, where's this other guy? There's still someone else here. I think that's a ghoul. That is there's something down there. Yeah, that's a ghoul. I could hear it and thought, that's not what we wanted it to be. It's not, so we're going to need to head back to the widow. See if we can get a piece of clothing or an item from the person who's from the Noon Wraith themselves, because it's obviously a person. So I'm just wondering, is that a bandit or is that something else? If it's a bandit, I'd rather take them out and grab the weapon with. It is. Hello, Mr. Bandit.
Shut up and fight.
Kill him, strip him, then dump him in a ditch.
There's more than one. He's down. Where's he gone? Ah. He's down. Is that all of them? I think we did. The horse got a bit stuck. There we go. That's all the bandits taken care of. I couldn't not deal with them all whilst we were here. Especially since we can then go and sell their gear when we get a chance. Right, head back to the lady, speak to her about the new Wraith, and then we've got to come back here again to then put pay to it. There's also new contracts over there. We'll grab them once this contract's done. That's my thinking. Okay, back to the lady, talk to her about the new Wraith. Hopefully get an item of the new race before they died, and then take the new Wraith out is the plan. Hoping I know we use bandits, it's fine. I thought for a minute we were using our sword with oil on it, but we weren't. It's the bandits.
Greetings, Witcher.
Okay.
Seems your white lady's a Noon Wraith.
That means gods, poor Lucy.
So the Noon Wraith is normally someone who's been killed, but obviously
marry, right?
weren't able to pass
Her
over.
parents swore her to a smith from the city. Well-to-do, sure, but older and more brittle than elven ruins. Lucy ran from the altar out into the fields, where she slashed her veins.
She killed herself. Oh wow!
Used the silver dagger she'd gotten for the betrothal. Wait.
And she's got the silver dagger. So she ran out on the wedding, and then slashed her wrist. Which is why her spirit's restless.
Lucy's parents couldn't bear to sell it, bury it even. They left it in my care.
I want to send her away, but I've got to bring her close, lure her first. I need an object that belonged to her. Dagger would be perfect.
Take it, but kill Lucy. Promise me. She shouldn't suffer no more.
Okay, let's go and get the Witcher contract finished. When I say finished, let's hopefully defeat this lady that's trapped it. So the fire we found in before around here, where the bodies were, the three of them, got to throw the dagger into the fire, which will call her towards us. We're going to do magic traps to do damage and then take her out. That's the plan. Sounds like a good plan in my eyes. Let's see if we can manage this. I want to give it another save just in case we do die. So at least we can come back to do this straight from here rather than further back. Right, let's go.
Oh yeah, Noon Wraiths never come out after dusk.
They don't come out after dusk, so we need to go to night time. 9 PM? I'm hoping it's dark by 9. It might not be, we'll see. It still looks quite light, doesn't it? This is a weird quest, and that is to say that I usually don't play quests that are like that. Well, this is a Witcher contract. It's not. It's not a quest. It's a contract to earn money, essentially. Right, while it's in the circle, we can damage it. It's got to be in that area for us to do any damage. Otherwise, that happens. Okay. Try not to get too greedy of my attacks. Obviously, I sometimes over-attack. And that's when things like that happen. We need to be ready. These aren't really the new race. None of them are real. The next one will be, I think. Yeah. Come back in the circle, thank you. Nearly down. Out of the circle again. We got it. That is the white lady defeated. Dave, good evening. No one's not been late, no one's at all. You hit your 50, nice. Good to hear. Oh, we got a relic weapon as well. We'll have a look at that in a second. And we got our noon wraith trophy. So we can now collect our upgraded reward after we asked her for more money. Let's have a quick look at this sword that we just gained. Oh, it's a better silver sword than our current one. Obviously, we'll lose our sign intensity. Does frost damage. Okay, 1% chance to freeze. It's not a very high chance. But it does more damage than our Witcher's silver sword. So, it does need fixing, admittedly. It's only 77%. But that's worth changing to. It's also got 3 slots. I keep forgetting to put stuff in slots, to be fair. That's worth changing to. And obviously the Witcher's sword we will store. So I don't like getting rid of Witcher's gear. So we do need to fix that at some point. We have got all these bits to stick in the slots, so I just forget to use them. Armor piercing, chance to stun, chance to poison, sign intensity, stagger, adrenaline, burning, bleeding, stagger, poison, burning, chance to stun. The problem is, once you place one of these, I don't think you get them back. It's done and dusted. Well, you deserve it, Dave. At least you've hit the number you needed to. That's the important thing. I don't think you can dismantle them or you can break them down, but I don't think you actually get them back. We could increase the chance to freeze, though. Because this sword already freezes things. We just increased our chance. That's the important thing. Okay, let's head back to the lady, collect our reward, and then we'll look at what's next. Nice to get the Witcher contracts done as well, though. It's
No use doing any work in this rain.
It's one of those things. I try and keep on top of them, but you can get so many. But you do fight different enemies because of the Witcher contracts, different creatures. Some tougher than others. I think this level obviously is a lower level than us. But I also think the Spectre oil made a big difference as well. Things like that, the planning ahead of time always makes a difference.
Greetings, Witcher.
Problem solved. You can go back to your fields.
Thank you. Your coin. And may fortune smile upon you.
And that is the contract complete. And that will give us some XP as well, which is a bonus. 260 in fact. And 275 crowns, so we've gained a bit more than originally intended. So that is job done. What have we got next? Well, I think there was 2 more Witcher contracts below our level, so we'll do the Elusive Thief next. As that's the lowest one out of the ones that are left to do. Then we'll do Deadly Delights, then we'll go to side missions in Novigrad until we hit our level, and then we're off to Skellige. We've got another half an hour left, so I don't know. We may get 2 Witcher contracts done. I'm not sure how much further there'll be after that. Time will tell. We're going to head to the marketplace to learn more about this Elusive Thief. I do want to head to Dandelion as well, because we need to speak to him. But there's 2 missions actually to pick up for Dandelion, so we're going to head there first, I think. Or do I go and pick up? No, let's head there. Pick that up first. And then we'll head to Dandelion. There's 2 missions supposedly in there to do, or at least pick up at the very least. And then we'll go from there towards the elusive thief. We may get sidetracked, especially with Dandelion or whatever he's going to need from us, to be fair. But let's head. This was a notice board that had new missions on we hadn't seen yet. Always worth looking at. You never know what you're going to pick up. There may be higher level missions, there may be same level we are now, lower even. Just never know. Why is there something here? This is where my notice board is. There's something nearby. Yes, this is our notice board here. Jump off ropes for a minute. There's a wolf. Is that a wolf? No, it's a big dog. It's a guard dog, in fact. That's what I could hear. I wonder what it was. Right, notice board. Just here. Did we get a fast travel point as well? No. So Cunny of the Goose is a new marker, so I think that's a fast travel point. Yeah, it is further in. So we'll head into the village. There's also a herbalist if you want alchemy. Cunny of the Goose. It's a weird one. We'll see if any missions pop up as well whilst we're here. What we did? No, I don't think we just picked up. I don't think we picked up a new mission, to be fair.
All we need now is a store.
I don't need the herbalist, I don't think. Where is... It's not in the water. Oh, it's behind the lady. I couldn't see the fast travel point, to be fair. So at least we picked up the stuff that I don't think he gave us anything new. We'll have a proper look in a second. Let's head there. We'll head to the Dandelion's pub first, drop off the Witcher's sword.
She cast no spells, on my honour.
An elf's honour worth less than a man's shit.
But did we pick any new? I don't. Normally things come up to say you picked up new things, but I didn't see anything come up. I don't think we did. Okay, Dandelion's pub is
Where
here.
are you scurrying to, Rich? Let's see your pass.
Pass.
What pass? Yeah.
Kind of pass confirms you ain't no mage. Can't enter or leave
Seriously?
Novigrad without it.
This is new. There hasn't been a lockdown in Novigrad before.
Why
We're a
have you shut
Witcher
the
as well.
city
You
gates?
know we're a Witcher. You can
So's
see
we
we're a
can clean
Witcher.
it of mages, witches, and other scum that's crawled here.
To be
since
fair,
the
I've been
war
killing off the
began.
witch hunters something
Aim to
rotten,
catch
so...
every last one of them, toss them on a flaming pyre like poxy livestock.
Sorry, don't have a pass.
You'll scurry no further then. Next!
Really?
Hang on. How do I get one?
Start by making an offering to the church.
Oh,
then
really?
You'll need 3 pure souls to confirm...
Let him through. Here's his papers.
What? But when...
Not your concern. Back to your post.
There we go, problem solved.
Regards from Siggy Reuven.
Ah, Reuven had her back. To my concern, let it be known the bearer of the present document may enter and leave the free city of Novigrad at will, both during the day and at night, shall for no reason be perturbed, harmed, harassed, or molested in any way.
Mug like that won't get you a copper. Got to be elegant like me.
Nice to have nice friends occasionally, doesn't it?
The last individual who tried to come in on my business, it took them a month to find him. Am I being clear, Chive?
What's the fuss about? Can you not treat me as a bit of healthy competition?
Why are you even talking?
Is someone trying to put...
I've always maintained 2 smashed knees are worth 1,000 words.
I think someone's trying to take Dandelion's
Get
pub.
out. Glad you came.
What's going on?
What's this about?
Nothing. I just wanted you to meet my new pals before they bugger the fuck off. Because we were just parting, right?
We'll have our reckoning yet, Chive. Soon.
What's this? Some flea-ridden mutant got you scared, Duke? Just say the word. I'll take care of him.
Come on then.
Take a peek at what he's got inside, then make the midget eat it. Sound good?
Go for it.
Next time, Earl. Let's go.
Right.
They know what who we are and what we are.
Well,
I'm guessing that's one of the missions that we can pick up from Dandelion's pub.
Shovel.
Friends of yours.
Shady, those guys. Who were they?
Puffed up fish bladders, Duke. Word does he's out to be the new Whoreson Junior, but
Oh,
the
there
bugger's
we
missing
go.
a hell of a lot. Specifically coin.
That's what
influence,
happens when
men, class.
one faction of
Errol.
bad guys get
Scum
defeated.
juggler,
There's always
few
someone
others.
else to come up and take their place.
Arse twitches at the sight of him. Back in Mahakam, we'd send sow buggers like that down the coalface with a bundle of powder and a leaky lamp.
What's this all about? Doing business with them?
Exactly the ploughing opposite. You see, Geralt, old pal...
About to ask me for help, aren't you?
The thing is, I sort of kind of owe a wee sum to a mutual acquaintance.
Oh, really?
Francis Bedlam, the king of beggars.
He owes money
pay
to
off
the
the
king of
debt.
beggars.
I've made up my mind to get serious about Gwent.
Have you now?
Getting better by the minute.
Not the playing of it, mind you, but the cards themselves. Rarest of them fetch princely sums these days. Sadly, that's not exactly arcane knowledge. Got a buyer in heat for my collection, missing just 3 cards. But Duke's dregs are all over my arse, so...
We need to get his free cards, from, don't we? You never say no to anyone.
We'll try to hunt down those cards. Which ones you need?
Fringilla, Vigo, Isengrim, and John Natalis. Devilish hard to get hold of. Duke's been trying too, hasn't had any luck.
Are you going to give us some idea where to
you
get
don't
them
even know where
from?
to look for these cards?
Nah, it's not as bad as that. I'm betting Zed's got them. He quit fencing recently, only deals in cards now. Unfortunately, the arsewite won't talk to me. Not after I bought a one-of-a-kind Scoia'tael card out from under his nose. Would you mind going to see
Okay, so we need to go and see him.
Sounds familiar.
Big fish in the card pond. There's a shop along the south wall. And thank you, Geralt. I actually think I stand to pay off this debt now.
No problem. See you later, Zoltan.
We might do that as the next mission, depending. A dangerous game. Let's see what level it is. It's not a Witcher contract. Second quest. Dangerous game. Where are you? There we go. Level 12. So I think we'll go and do that next. It sounds simple enough. Before that, though.
Is this truly what you want? To be a purveyor to your lord and watered down wine?
We're just going to get rid of our Witcher sword. We'll speak to Dandelion, see what's going on. Get rid of that one. I'm kind of keeping swords that looked cool. I know that sounds really weird. Anything Witcher related, gear wise and stuff, I keep. But also anything that looks good and has a name. And that's only because it's a wild hunt, to be fair, that one. Right. Cabaret's up quite graded, I don't know why. Obviously Dandelion needs us or something.
You're always considerate.
Let's see what Dandelion needs.
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Thank you, Zuno. No worries.
Exactly what I plan to do.
Do what you gotta do.
I've
Thank you for the
always
provided. Thank you for
dreamed
the
of having
conversation
my
as well.
own
Much
cabaret.
appreciated. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Thank you, Zuno.
Will do splendidly. Just one hitch.
Yeah, you need coin. He always needs coin.
So, if you happen to get a break between drowners and ekamajigs, maybe you can help an old friend out.
Ekami jigs, I'm sure. What could I do? Can't I just lend you the coin, get a loan? Why a cabaret? There we go.
Where do you get this cabaret idea?
It's been a dream for years. Ever since we went to see one in Oxenford. Remember? The dancer hanging from the chandelier? And once she was completely downside up, she called you over and...
I remember.
How could you forget? And this place will be even better, I promise. That is, of course, if I can scrounge together the
See,
funds
I don't know how much he needs, but we've got some money.
How much do you need? Maybe
He's
I
always
can
said some stupid amount.
Thank you, Geralt, but I refuse to take a single crown from you. You know what they say. Fastest way to lose a friend's to loan him some coin. But a favor?
Okay.
That's different.
What kind of favor?
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zerrikania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear a thing. We can borrow the coin from her.
Hang on. So you wouldn't take it off us, but you're taking it off an ex-girlfriend who can get it from her dad.
Name rings a bell. Isn't this the woman you abandoned without saying a word? Stepped out for a bottle of wine, never to return?
Oh, great.
Knew I bought that wine for a reason.
Long time ago, that.
Been away a while, sure. Which is why I need to draw on your authority. You've got some, you know, no matter what you might think.
So where do I come in?
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge.
Oh, she's probably definitely still holding a grudge, to be fair.
But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me. And then give me that loan.
I should have told her to go to the bank.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Irina. One of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
Okay. He's got a weird plan. I'm not sure what this plan is, but it does sound a bit weird.
Something I have to finish. But I promise I'll do it before you come back with the sword. Then I'll tell you the rest.
What a surprise.
Fine, but...
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see. Get the sword from Madame Irina.
It's Dandelion. His plans don't work. Okay.
He never given me nothing but...
So, that's a new contract picked up. A new contract, a new mission. Cabaret, level 14. So we'll do that. Before that, though, let's go and do this, as it should be nearby. It is, in fact, nearby. The other mission we was going to do is up here. As it's nearby, we'll go and do this for Zoltan. This is what smuggling looks like. I know it very well. He's trying to cheat the system. He's trying to do something, isn't he?
What's he schemed up this time?
Right, we're going to help Zoltan first, then we might as well help Dandelion if we have enough time this evening. As I say, the schedule is out tomorrow afternoon, the scheduled video, 1 PM GMT. The live stream post will come out in the evening, 8 PM GMT, so don't miss those. Monday morning, we'll be live with Batman. I thought that was a door. Batman Gotham Knights. And then we start Burning Shores on Wednesday morning. So I'm trying to do too many things at once and not thinking. I'm trying to see how we get in. Door definitely didn't open, did it? Say lock, I think. Yeah, we're not getting in there that way. I think we need to go round.
Jackass!
I wonder if there's a door the other side. Sometimes it's difficult to work out the best way into some of these areas. I was going to say something else about next week as well, but I can't remember what it was now.
I'll miss a woman's touch.
Oh, that's why.
Open up.
We've got to go through the King of Beggars kind of area to get there. So I'm pretty sure we can get it from this side. I think. That's locked as well. Okay. That's not helpful. Doors are locked. We can't see the person we're meant to see then. Unless there's another way up. Not stealing someone's doll. Door's locked, we need a key. There's a thief here.
See ya.
No, they're going to give me a key.
You looking for someone else, wipe?
Who? What if we speak to King of Beggars, maybe? Every house is locked. Every doorway. We are... It's only 20 to 2 in the afternoon, so the people should be here, to be fair. Every door is locked. Okay. Let's speak to the guy here.
Plow the fuck off.
No. There should be a merchant here. He may have a key, is what kind of what I'm thinking. What a weird guy.
What are you offering?
I bet he doesn't have the key, but it's worth a shot. That's worse than what we've got. Same as what we've got. No key or anything useful there by the looks of it. What's that? Oil. Yeah, nothing useful there then. I don't know where we can find a way in. Let's see what the mission says, and then hopefully they'll give us a bit more information. Maybe there was someone we need to speak to around the other side in the street that we didn't speak to. He's not having much luck in business. His ultimate is not only similar to his pan, his rage and torrent, homestrike gold. The Duke's the Zoltan's path to riches. Okay, so I think we may have to speak to someone else round the other side, where we were originally. Maybe there was someone in the street which I should have spoken to instead. It's the only thing I can really think of. All the doors are locked, there's a reason we can't get in. Door here. That's locked too. They don't want us going in anywhere, do they? Poor townswoman.
Who are you? My auntie says I talk too much. I need a rest.
No, it doesn't seem to be.
We can go at it here.
Can I just break the door down, I think? Let's try breaking the door down. We're here. There doesn't seem to be anyone here. I can knock on the door though.
Locked. Looks like Zed's inside and in hot water. Gotta find another way in.
Right, okay, we've got to find another way in. It sounds like he's... I used, I upset the guards as well by using that. I wonder if... Doesn't work if you try it more than once. I thought it was worth a chance. Try it more than once, you never know. Especially after we got the quest update, it might have allowed us in, but no. Let's see, we can go across the roof, I think. I feel like if I were to play this game, I would totally item hoard worth of stuff because they look cool. First time something like that would happen. No, but to be fair, I do the exact same. I do hoard stuff that I probably don't need to keep. To be fair. But I can't help myself but keep that kind of stuff. Okay. He's been killed. Is this the guy who we've come to get the cards from? And he's dead. Okay. So we can loot his house if he's dead. That's my rule of thumb. We don't steal, but I will loot if no one's alive in the house anymore. Okay.
Find it?
No.
They're looking for the cards as well by looks of things.
Get Zed to spill where he keeps the ledger.
I tried, didn't I?
Might have pressed him too hard. Shit. Well, at least we got the Isengrin card.
So they've got one of the cards.
Come on, Ringo. Time to shine. Get him!
Hang on, I want some Igni. that's where I was over attacking and obviously paid the consequence of taking the hit there. So we got the key to NetZed's pawn shop, and we got the card we need. One of the 3 cards we need.
Grim foil Tiana, Squayatel deck. Wonder how much this card's worth. Either Zed had an ornery cat, or might be worth a hidden compartment under there.
Hidden compartment, he reckons. Okay. Talking about a hidden compartment, we need to have a look at that in a second. You gonna let me take anything? You're not, are you? What's this?
They were looking for something. They were looking for something.
Probably looking for the same thing we are, for obvious reasons.
They were looking for something.
So that says there's something moved here.
Either Zed had an ornery cat, or there's a hidden compartment under there.
Under where? Okay, I'm gonna find his ledger. It supposedly wasn't up here. Was my first thought on his desk. There's a hidden compartment supposedly below us, down here, which is why the scratches are there. You get to the point where I'm like, I do care about the look of the item and usefulness. See, cosmetics don't really do anything for me, but at the same time, it's so easy to just find loads of stuff that I'll just take that, it's fine, I'll use it at some point, and then never use it. Okay. Didn't help us. Jump on the table. So there's a hidden compartment under there. So how do I get it to access? I'll try the yard. There we go.
Must be the names of people Zed sold cards to. Zoltan ought to have a look at this.
Steel sword new, moth-eating count of gold cloth. The Isengrim card, Ravik. And the Fringilla Vigo card, Caesar Bilzen. There we go. So we're going to take all of that back to Zoltan. Once we find a way in, it wasn't too bad, to be fair.
Do you want to be my boy?
Trouble?
Yeah, the cosmetics Lisa Mears aren't alive, but I don't care too much about them. Yeah, see, I've never been one for cosmetics, to be fair. Just one of those things that I just never really bothered with. It's like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you can change everything to look the same. Because they added transmog, and for me, transmog was never a big thing.
Zoltan?
Get out.
I do think there are things you put on and they look horrendous and you think, oh, I'll change that. But I'd never go out my way to spend money or in-game currency on, or real money in fact, on cosmetics. We'll ask him the questions and then we'll talk to him about the cards.
You've been in town a while?
We are running out of time for this evening. We've got about 5 minutes left, so we'll see if we can get this bit moved on a little bit.
Excellent question.
We've got to ask all the questions just to get most information. That way, when it comes to conversations, decisions, we'll have more information.
Novigrad's a large
and that does help you make the good decisions effectively. Although you can think you're making a good decision, it's not. The Red Baron being the biggest one.
I understand the city's walls are high.
For us so far at this point.
Then you don't understand much. True, a siege be a long and grueling affair, but more importantly, everything that's valuable in Novigrad could disappear faster than...
Dennis, good evening, how are you?
The big four
you telling pop off, are you?
Should things come to a head, the fleet's flammable.
You just when you play battle royale games with your friends and just hoard random stuff like flashes.
During which the church's
yeah, I'm the same though. I do hoard random stuff when I shouldn't. And I hate selling stuff as well. In this you have to because you've got a weight limit. But in Valhalla, I didn't sell a single item I've never sold an item in Assassin's Creed Valhalla in over 300 hours of gameplay. They never needed to either, to be fair.
What can you tell me about
But yeah, I just
underworld?
Got one concept for
do
you.
stuff like that.
The Big Four. Siggy Reuven, the King
You can't
of
hear me.
Beggars,
Why can't you hear me?
Cleaver, and Whoreson Jr. What do you call a triumvirate?
There's sound gone from the stream then.
Individuals.
No idea.
Well, there are 4, and they've carved the city into spheres.
So I'm just checking the sound because Dennis says he can't hear
Nothing
me.
happens without them knowing about it and approving it. Rumor is Whoreson recently quarreled with the others, but I know.
No, it sounds fine. Well, it sounds fine, Dennis.
Novigrad doesn't seem like a safe place anymore. What's keeping you
To be
here?
fair, how does he know that I asked him a question if he can't hear me?
Nevertheless, I took on.
It sounds fine. Yeah, I don't know what he means by that.
I'd like to blame it on the war.
Sounds like you're in trouble though, Popster.
But the truth is, I've got my own thick skull to blame.
Yeah, no worries, Dave. Much appreciated.
If you don't mind.
Right, let's talking about these cards. We've got one and we've got the ledger.
Grim card.
Show it here. Ha! They say elves are beautiful. Zed give you much trouble?
Zed's dead. I ran into his murderers.
Won't cry over spilt Zed. What about the other cards?
Oh, you didn't mean can't hear you in the to the stream then.
Didn't find the other cards.
Fuck. Bugger must have sold them.
We have the names. It's all good.
Show me. Entries show him selling the cards to Caesar Bilson and Ravi. Could have been worse. We need to pay him a visit.
Right, let's learn a little bit about them. And then we're near just about out of time.
Cleaver's clerk.
It's because you come in and said it and you didn't have any context to it, Dennis. So I thought you were saying the sound, you couldn't hear me.
We met at the Anglers Club, the pride of the Pontar. But Caesar don't show around there no more. So caught up in his new role, he almost never leaves his house.
Yeah, it's just there's no context to, other than I can't hear you.
Ravi, who's he?
A common card sharp and a swindler. Boggles my mind where he got the coin for the Natalis card. Ever since I gave him a smacking, things between us have been frosty. So you'll have to see him alone.
To be fair, I was expecting to see most of these people alone.
Zoltan seems awful important to you. I'll try to get you those cards.
Thanks, Geralt. We can see Caesar together. Meet me outside his townhouse.
He jumped the gun too early.
Square. He had the facade painted gold.
It was just the lack of pre-message to that that made no sense.
Sturgeon, if I were you.
All right. See you later.
And no need to pussyfoot around with Ravi. Beat him about the ears a bit. He'll cave. Well, good luck to you, Geralt.
Okay, so we've got more information now. But unfortunately, we are out of time for this evening. Pretty speak to Priscilla.
I haven't the strength, Geralt. Perhaps you can talk some sense into
She doesn't want him having some cabaret. That's why she's upset. But yes, unfortunately, we are out of time. We've done quite a few of the missions tonight. I can't remember if he does it in order for completion or not. No, it doesn't. It doesn't do in order of when you've completed them. Annoyingly. We've happened upon some weird ones. Some weird missions as well, just by going different places, which was quite interesting. Obviously, the pigs and the gold, not something you see every day, something a little bit different. But that is us out of time. We'll have a quick chat before we finish. So the scheduled video is out as normal tomorrow, 1 PM GMT, and the live stream community post is at 8 PM GMT tomorrow. Now, next week, it is the end of the Easter holidays, so we are back to our normal streaming schedule, which means we're live for 5 mornings next week and 3 evenings. Gotham Arkham Knight, Batman Arkham Knight will be Monday and Tuesday morning stream, 3.5 hours. We'll be back with The Witcher Tuesday evening, and then Wednesday morning we begin Horizon Forbidden West DLC Burning Shores on release, and that'll run from Wednesday onwards. and then Gotham, Batman Arkham Knight will move to evening streams. But we'll still have The Witcher on a Saturday. And then the week after next, it's getting confused now for me, we actually begin Jedi Survivor on launch as well. So we'll be looking at that, and Horizon will move to evening streams if there's still some things to do. So lots coming up on the channel. I know Easter's kind of we've lost our momentum over Easter, as we always do school holidays. We kind of lose that momentum that we've gained in the weeks leading up to a school holiday, unfortunately. But I struggled to do 2 nights in a row, and I've struggled to really get any streams in during the day during the holidays this last 2 weeks, unfortunately. May's an interesting one because I believe there's a May half term as well. Plus in the UK we're having 3 bank holiday Mondays in May. One of them is for the King's coronation. The other 2 are always there. So that'll be 3 Mondays we won't be able to stream in May that I'm aware of currently. There'll also be a day I think my MRI scans in the evening, so that should be right actually. Just thinking ahead. There'll be a channel update in due course as well in the next couple of weeks to explain everything. But yeah, massive thank you to you guys for the support you've shown over Easter as well. I've tried to give everyone support and go to their channels and watch all their content over the weekend as well. If you haven't seen a comment from me in one of your latest videos, that means I haven't watched it. Let me know, either on Discord or in comment on YouTube, whichever way, and I'll try and get to it this week. I've struggled to keep up over Easter with other people's content, as well as keep on top of my own. So I spent quite a bit of time yesterday trying to get back up and keep up to date with everyone else's content and show support that way. There'll be another channel showcase as well Wednesday evening. So as usual, you don't have to subscribe, but at least have a look at their content and see what they do. Might be something that interests you. But that is it for this evening. So I hope everyone enjoys the rest of the weekend. As I say, we're back Monday morning with Batman Arkham Knight for Burning Shores on Wednesday morning. And as always, thanks for the likes, the comments, the views and conversation. Enjoy the rest of your evening, your afternoon, morning, wherever you are. And hopefully we'll see you in a live stream very soon. Have a good rest of your weekend. We'll see you soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.